So I'm trying something a little bit different this morning. Very different actually. Normally my day looks like I get up, I go to the gym, and then I do my devotional, doing a little bit of reading and stuff. So when I say devotional, that means that I, read the Bible, spend a little time with God, do some praying. So I got up this morning at 5:15, and I was like about to do my devotional, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to be more awake. I think I want to go to the gym first. So I'm up already, and I figured, you know what? I don't want to go back to bed. So I figured, you know what? Let me spend a half an hour working on music, songwriting, working on music. A lot of people say that they're most creative very early in the morning. Often sometimes try to write. A lot of writers, book writers will say that they'll just kind of get up and just write, like free write they call it, which is like whatever's on your mind. So I have my songwriting book here. I'm going to try. I don't know if I'm going to free write necessarily, or I'm going to pull out the music that I'm working on and just try to songwrite to it just in general. Alright, it's now 5:55 a.m. Time for the gym. You excited for breakfast, buddy? So, Bullet is officially off the kibble. He's so excited, man. It's so funny. He was never excited to eat before. Like, he would just eat kind of like whenever he wanted. Now he's like so excited. What do you think, dude? Do you like it? I'd say so. Dude, let me tell you, this New York weather has been so all over the place lately. It's crazy. I mean, one day is 60 degrees out, one day is 20 degrees out. Currently, I'm on my way over to a town called Farmingdale to do some client filming. And then from there, I'm gonna go to the Green Lawn Diner. So last minute change, I decided I was relatively close to the camera repair shop that I spoke to yesterday. The main Sony guy, which I film everything on Sony, is not in today. It's his day off. I'm like, oh shoot. But I figure, you know what, like, I might as well just check it out, see if anybody can help me, because I'm already in the area. We'll see what ends up happening, but hopefully I can leave this shop with my screen working. They did give me the idea that I should send it to Sony. I don't know why I didn't think to send it. I was like, I haven't even thought about sending it to Sony, so that's actually an interesting option. Alas, I guess I need to contact Sony and then take it from there. Okay, another little side riff. We're going to this other farm that's kind of on the way actually to the diner. But I want to get some eggs and see what this farm's all about. Look at the ducks and stuff up there. Can you see them? So this farm was very interesting in the sense that it was a lot bigger. They have a lot more going on. Like, I just got 2 dozen eggs. I think it's cheaper than the other place. Maybe $13 for, I guess, for 2 dozen. What's interesting is like they had a lot of other produce in the store. So I just found that interesting. Like, even though it's a super like organic-y store, like where is that line of like, okay, but like avocados don't grow in how are they still processed a lot? I just like the idea of eating with the seasons a little bit more, or at least like the idea of a fresh picked plum in the middle of January. But then again, now that I do think about it, technically, if it's picked today, maybe tomorrow it's shipped, right? And if it's shipped tomorrow, it probably takes less than 3 days to get to New York. So maybe it is still pretty technically fresh and minimally processed. I guess I just assume that because it's coming from a different part of the world or the US, that it's just very processed or preserved to try, or GMO'd, or whatever the case is, like to try and like preserve it to make it last that long. You want to see something funny? Look at what I got. I picked these up off the side of the road. So take a look at what I did. So I was easily able to chop off the heads of all those little things. I got 3 more over here, so I guess I got 7 of them, I guess. Starting to put things in the ground now so that I can plan accordingly. And like this general area gets a lot of sun. I think it's technically considered full sun. So why not put a couple extra things that I could trellis right here so that it doesn't block the greenhouse, but it'll stay low, and trellis this general area. So I'll put maybe some chicken wire or something there, grow some beans or cucumbers or something like that. I flattened out a bit of this dirt over there. There's a big pile of dirt back there because when I dug out this entire bed last year, this was all grass. Look at this. So a while ago I planted some plants and nothing really happened. I think this was lettuce. This was like some sort of basil, I think. This is collards. Collard greens that are starting to come up. And these are beets. You could see a couple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beets starting to come. I mean, there's a bunch in there, but starting to pop up in there. My thought process is that if I do a little bit today, a little bit tomorrow, over the next couple of months, when the ground's actually ready to go, actually put stuff out there, it won't be a tremendous amount of work as much as it was this past year because I had started from zero. I'd actually be doing a little bit, and actually make it a lot smoother of a process. So again, while 20 minutes a day might not seem like a lot, because technically it really isn't, it's really the compound effect of that though. So for example, 20 minutes a day, not a ton, but 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week, that's 100 minutes for 4 weeks. So say from January until February, 4 weeks, right? That's 400 minutes. Well, 400 minutes, that's almost 7 hours of work. So like, 20 minutes a day for 4 weeks, 7 hours of work that I just put in slowly over a couple of weeks, you know what I mean? And it takes a lot of the pressure off, you know what I mean? And that's just with 20 minutes a day. Imagine if I did 20 today, 30 tomorrow, maybe 20 again tomorrow. Maybe I did 6 days a week, it's just, it adds up quickly. So that principle can be put in anything in your life though. It could be spending time with family. It could be, writing music. It could be practicing guitar. It could be practicing basketball, or it could be running. You run 20 minutes a day for 5 days a week, for 4 weeks, that's 7 hours of running you just did, but if you say, oh, I'm gonna run for 7 hours this month, sounds like a lot, but 20 minutes a day, not that much.